Hey Bible lovers, got another Rebind to show you guys today, but I wanted to start by saying a reminder to be a subscriber, be eligible for the two Bibles I have as giveaway Bibles for this month. Only a week left to be eligible, so I just wanted to throw that in there at the very start of the video. Also, make sure that you're a subscriber so you get updates whenever I post video reviews like this, Rebind reviews and Bible reviews and Bible Rebind tutorials and all kind of cool stuff. So I got a lot coming up, and just want everyone to be in the know, so make sure you're a subscriber. Anyway, so enough of that. Let's get to the Bible. This is a large print, Thinline reference Bible, ESV from Crossway, that I rebound in a green goat skin. And it has a lambskin liner, and cool little backstory. This Bible belongs to a brother named Quentin Taylor. He and I actually met through a mutual friend, Dave, and we met at T4G conference in Louisville. It was really cool to see him and meet him, and we got to talking about rebinds, and he ran to the bookstore and bought a Bible he wanted me to bring home with me to rebinds. It was really cool. Kind of backstory with this Bible. Finally got to it and got it finished for him. And so anyway, it's really cool. So he liked the green goat skin of one of my first three rebinds, maybe my third rebind ever. It was a green goat skin with a small cross on the front. He liked that. But I didn't have any more of that goat skin. And but I found a much better goat skin. And this one has so much cool character. You see all the spots on it. Now, someone with OCD probably will not like this kind of goat skin, but I love it. I love the character of the goat skin itself. A lot of the spotting is just really cool, and it has such awesome grain to it. It's a super unique Bible, super unique cover. I did this thin cross. I originally did this thin cross for the first time on a CSB for a brother in London, England. If you want to check it out, it's in my playlist. It's a CSB in burgundy deerskin. I did a tall, thin cross like this, and Quentin loved it, so that's what we went with. So we put a tall, thin cross on it. I did 5 raised ribs on the spine. This spine is also reinforced with synthetic material under it, so it kind of keeps it from distorting and wrinkling. I've had problems with that in the past, and adding that reinforcement really makes a huge difference on the feel of it in your hand, and I guess just it feels more sturdy with that reinforcement. Now the cover is not reinforced. It has a lambskin liner and a really thin liner, really thin goatskin cover, so it's super floppy. And he wanted it really, really floppy. It also has a full Yapp all the way around, actually more than full Yapp. You can see how they overlap a good bit. They overlap on the front and then on the top as well. It just has a really great full Yapp. The ribbons, I did 2 gold and 1 brown. Those were his. He chose those colors, and they had to slightly overlap, and but it looks really good. That stair step, it looks good together. So when you open it up, this lambskin liner is just super thin and soft. It's hard to describe the softness of this. It's probably softer than any calfskin Bible I've ever had. It's just really, really nice. But I used it for the floppiness, and that's why I used it. It doesn't lend to great corners. The corner work's okay, but whenever you use a really thin leather as your liner leather, you really don't have anything to support that edge whenever you're pleating corners. So the edges, you had to kind of pleat them as you go, and then fix the rounded shape of the cover, because it would roll that liner over with the pleat. So anyway, the corners aren't the best but I think it's a nice trade-off with the floppiness. Now the end sheets are a textured cardstock end sheet. If I can get it to focus, there you go. They're a textured cardstock end sheet, and I have them glued up to about, I don't know, about right there. So it adds some rigidity to the block, but the cover's still really, really floppy. I'm going to do the hand test at the end of this, and you can see how floppy this thing is. Back's the same way. You have the textured cardstock end sheets, the lambskin liner, and there's the corner work for the back. You can see it doesn't look great, but it's it'll get the job done. I'll just put it that way. And I just finished this thing, so it still has some glue here and there, but that'll wear off. I'll try to get it off, but I'm going to try to get this thing in the mail actually, because I go back to work tomorrow, and I really need to get it in the mail to Quentin today. And here's the back of the cover. You can see it doesn't have as many spots on the back. I really like, it has a really nice grain as well. It's a little softer, not quite as coarse of a grain on the back. I really love the spots, and that's why I put the spots on the front. I just think it makes it like really super unique, and it just stands out. It just really looks awesome. Now let me open it up and kind of show you the footprint, and then do the hand test so you can see how it looks, at least how floppy it is. And this Bible is like I said, a large print Thinline reference Bible. Same layout as the Omega, but it is about a half a point bigger on the font. This is a 10.5 font, where the Omega is a 10. You have smaller margins around the text, and that's how you get the larger font. It's really nice block. The Goatskin is probably a little bit better than the Omega. It's just a great block. This is the same block I use for my Omega 2.0. So it's an excellent block. I'm very, very pleased with this block. Now, when I do the hand test, I'm just going to put my hand on the spine, and I'll show you. My hand is just on the spine. It's not even holding the cover, and you can see this cover just falling down on both sides. How floppy this thing is. It's just crazy floppy. And I spread my hand out. You can see it just melts around your hand. It's a excellent. I mean, I love this thing. I hate to have to send it off, but I know my brother Quentin's going to really love it. He's going to enjoy it, and hopefully it's going to serve him for years and years to come. And if he ever gets tired of it, he can just send it right back to me. So anyway, that's the Bible. Congratulations, Quentin. Hopefully you love this thing, and it serves you well for years to come. I love you, brother. So thankful to get to meet you and develop a friendship with you, and get to do a Bible for you. So I'm just really thankful for that. God's blessed me really, really abundantly in doing these Bibles and meeting new people and loving brothers. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, be sure to be a subscriber, and you can catch all the new notifications and be eligible for giveaways and all that cool stuff. So anyway, God bless.